Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for last week. Hi. I apologize for last week and the fact that I did not make a video last week. Last Sunday definitely got away from me. We were actually really active on Sunday. We were setting up the chicken coop, moving it around, getting the chicken coop wire underneath all figured out. We had built the front and the back walls, made a supporting beam. We had to cut some trees down so that the chicken coop could be placed where it is placed. I have kind of a little video ongoing about the chicken coop, so when it comes up you can see all that. But we had to cut down 2 trees and then chop up all that wood, and then any of the brush we had slowly burned over the day. So it was a lot of work. I actually, on my Fitbit, it showed I had like 245 active minutes that day, which was like my entire previous week. That was like the total for the week, and I did that in a day. So that was pretty cool. And so that was basically my workout. Monday, I did my workout and I kept meaning to get a video done and I just never did. And then Tuesday, I was like, oh man, you know what? I might do like a live video or something just to get it out there. And then I got a really devastating phone call and I had to rush up to the hospital in Ottawa with my mom. My nanny had fallen at her apartment and hit her head. And unfortunately, on the Tuesday, my nanny passed away. And so it's been barely a week. I have not done any workouts since Monday, and really any like great workouts since like Sunday, because that was a really active day and I felt great that day. I've been eating like crap. We were having a party yesterday, which was Saturday. That was Saturday, August 14th. We had a little get-together barbecue thing. And so I had made cake pops, and any of the cake pops that didn't work out or fell into the melted chocolate, like I ate them. I ate the candy coating chocolate melts like before I even melted them. I was snacking on them. We had bought a chocolate bar, 4 massive chocolate bars for s'mores for that get-together barbecue. And unfortunately, they were eaten before Saturday even came. I've just I have not had a lot of energy. I've been trying to help my mom figure out like what to do when someone dies. Luckily, my nanny had all of her funeral arrangements paid for and figured out, and she had like this little book that every detail was written out. So that was honestly a lifesaver and really helpful, and an awesome way to get your voice known, as to like kind of what you would want for your last wishes, basically. So but it's been a really hard week, and I didn't want to leave you guys like hanging in that way. I know a few people have been watching like my weight loss journey and things. So I did on last Sunday, so a week ago today, I did weigh myself and I actually didn't change. I was at 206.8. And then I actually just weighed myself today, so Sunday, August 15th, and I actually weighed 206.2, which I'm quite surprised at because I have been eating like crap food. I think we had McDonald's twice last week. I've been eating a lot of carbs, a lot of chocolate, but it could just be like the progress I've made up till now with all my workouts and things like that. Maybe just I kept burning extra fat for this week. I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm hoping her wake is tomorrow. The funeral's on Tuesday. And I'm just kind of hoping to get back into things maybe Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So that way, like, I don't want to dwell on it. We are grieving, don't get me wrong. Like, I can barely talk about it without crying. But my nanny is not the type of person to want you to sit there and just like cry about her, you know what I mean? She's been in our thoughts and in our hearts every day, and Tomorrow and Tuesday are going to be really hard. And then I think she would want us just to kind of like keep going and move on. She was 82. Her health has not been the best the last 2 years. So it's kind of been a little bit of a long time coming. She fell and broke her hip a couple years ago. And she actually wanted to die then and was kind of upset that she didn't, which sounds morbid, but that's just kind of like, that's kind of what we've dealt with over the years. And like my papa died 26 years ago. So she's been without her husband for 26 years. And honestly, obviously, since he died, she was never the same. And I think she just like these last few years really missed him and just wanted to be with him. And like, especially with COVID and not being able to see family and things as much as like, we went and saw her as much as we could, but like, it was just tough with COVID and all this. And like, because she was so older, not like so old, but like she was older, but she was really frail, really sick, hardly any muscle or anything. She was under 100 pounds and she's 5'7". So, like, just in case, we didn't want to bring anything to her and get her sick and know that like we brought her the illness that took her down, you know what I mean? So, we did visit her, but just not as much as we would have liked to. And yes, like I still regret that. I wish I would have went and seen her more than I did. So, but back to health and fitness with the barbecue. We did like keep it pretty healthy. We had, you know, hamburgers and hot dogs, but I did make sure we had salad. We had some pasta salads and some potato salads, which are starchy, yes. But there was a lot of like people brought fruits and veggies, things like that. So, and I didn't actually eat like too much. I had one plate and that was it, but I think I was just kind of preoccupied making sure everyone felt good and had what they needed and like wasn't thirsty. They weren't hungry. All the kids got what they wanted. So, and then, yeah, like I said, next week after Monday and Tuesday are done and over with and all of that is taken care of. I would like to try and hop back on the train. But my debate right now, which maybe you guys can help me out in the comments, my debate right now is like, because I've now gone over a week without doing a workout, I'm not sure if I should maybe start the 21 days again, because I don't want to start like my third week. Like, yes, so there's been about 4 workouts total I haven't done. So really, I guess I've only done like a week and a half of the 2 weeks that I was supposed to do. And then now I've gone a week without working out. And now this third week, because I'm doing the on demand, it's not just the same workouts over and over. She progressively makes them more difficult each week. So it's like, do I start the 21 days over again? And like, either way, I wouldn't care. I actually might be able to like keep up with them if I restarted, but I just don't know if like I should finish it and then just restart and do another round. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments and just put your thoughts of like what I should do. But yeah, it's been kind of a crap week. I've been really tired, have not had a lot of energy. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know, I didn't want to keep you hanging for 2 weeks. I didn't do a video last week and I apologize, but I was just, we got really busy. And then when I wanted to make the video, chaos happened and I hadn't really thought about it since until today. And I was debating about doing today's video, but you know what? I think it's also important to show like tragedy happening on any type of journey that you're on, because it can be a speed bump in your like journey, and that's okay to let it be a speed bump, but don't let it sit there and like derail you completely because you're mourning the loss of somebody or like things like that happen. Like, go ahead and have those few days of complete and utter distress and crap food and not doing anything and sitting there watching TV. Because there was the day after she passed away, like that night, my mom, my brother, my aunt, and my mom and I all met at my mom's house, and we just were together, and I didn't leave there until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So whenever I got home, Josh was awake because Jordana was awake, and so I got home and had to like get Jordana put down to sleep, and then finally it was like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock when we were upstairs finally trying to go back to sleep. And then Josh and I heard these weird noises in the attic, and as you know, the guinea hens are in the attic, and it sounded like they were jumping, and I was like, how the hell are they jumping? Because there's a screen over top of their cage. They can't jump. Oh yes, they can, because they kept jumping at the screen and made the screen fall off, and they got out of their pen. And so we had guinea hens running around the attic loose. And I was like, perfect. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I am literally dealing with like the loss of my nanny, and we'd literally just been crying for hours. And at this point I was finally starting to get tired, and I was exhausted, and I was mentally exhausted. And Josh and I proceeded to spend from 3 a.m. till 4 a.m. catching these damn guinea hens out of the pink blown insulation that's in your attic across like rafters. We do have like a flooring. If you go and check out like our attic renovation video, you can see what the attic looks like. But no, they were in the very edge where all of the pink blown insulation is. And it took us an hour to get 2 of them back in. And so we threw them into a cat carrier for the night, while I finished getting all of the chicken coop wire put on and all that stuff. So anyway, so on the Wednesday, I basically was so exhausted and so tired that we sat around for a lot of the day watching movies and not doing much, and eating like quick foods, and like I made sure the kids were fed and stuff like that, but like I did not do much. So anyway, point being, like, allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to eat the crap food if that's what is going to make you feel better at that time. It's not going to make you feel better in the long run, and I'm sure you know that, as did I know that every time I was eating chocolate. But you know what? I was just not having it at that time, and I needed that little bit of sugar to try to like perk me up and allow me a little bit of energy to be making food and stuff like that. So like I was supposed to be cleaning the house all last week for this party, and basically it was like Friday night, Saturday morning, I went into like turbo mode and cleaned the house, mopped the floors before everybody came over, cleaned off the countertops, all that crap. So I know it would be different if you lost like your spouse or your brother, or if it was like a tragic accident. Like there's so many different ways that people can go, and I get that. And there's so many different ways that people can mourn. But like, because my nanny had been sick for the last little while, like I'm upset, I'm distraught, but I guess it's just been a little bit of like a little bit of a long time coming, if that makes sense. So I guess we were just kind of expecting it any year now. It just kind of sucks that it happened the way it did. And anyway, I just wanted to come on. I have lost 0.6 pounds, which is quite surprising. But I definitely want to get back on track starting on Wednesday, waking up, getting my workout done like I was doing, because I was feeling really great and really amazing. I was feeling really energetic after like the week and a half of getting workouts in and eating healthier and just being more conscious about what I eat and things like that. So anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching the video, and have a good week, guys.